Shalom, this your brother Yuatazak. First and foremost, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakakwadash. Shalom, double honors to the elders and apostles, a great millstone who teach and rule well, taught me this truth. Shalom to the hopeful elect scattered abroad in other countries and those clustered into the Americas, those who look like other nations and speak in other tongues. Shalom. So just wanted to get into a few things. This was the cover of the paper in my local area. All right, this is the Philadelphia Inquirer. It says, God help us, us being an acronym for United States. Which is ironic because, the Lord is going to help out in the United States, man. The same way he helped the world out by cleaning it of all of its immorality and its immoral people during the days of Noah, man. So this is prophetic, in the opposite way that they want it to be. All right. Because we know that, the plans for the United States, be it America, Babylon the Great, is total destruction, man. All right. But what I wanted to focus on is that look at all of this that's going on, man. These cats are fighting for their country and their president and this, that, and the third, and not really understanding that, man. We not in them times, all right, to be having a pride for your country, to be having a pride for who you are in this world. Okay, this country and this world is through, man. It's absolutely fucking done. All right. And they them same people who wanted to go on with life like shit is normal, all right, when Noah was doing the work, man, doing what the Lord commanded him to do. Okay? I'm going to grab a few scriptures. I mean, you know what, before I even get into the scripture, if you don't see the signs, and I'm going to say this, it's going to be, Noah was saying things to the people, telling them it was going to rain, the Lord was going to flood the earth. And he was telling them that, and it had never rained before. The concept of water coming out the skies didn't make sense to him, to them. All right. It probably didn't make sense to Noah, but he preached, anyway. All right. He showed diligence and obedience. Okay, and telling his people, man, because he was a prophet, all right, and because he was doing and telling the people what the Lord told him was going to happen before it happened. Okay, likewise, you have the prophet and the men of the Lord now, okay, who are speaking things that seem like it's impossible, but nowadays, knowledge as people will go to and fro, and knowledge has increased. The things that we're saying aren't necessarily, it doesn't seem like it's an impossibility. If you really take the time to listen to it, what we're saying makes a lot more sense than what Noah was saying to his counterpart back in his day, man. So for those who hear us, for those who, have access, which is everyone, all right, woe unto you, man, because, the Lord is going to bring back to remembrance all the chances that he gave to you to come into this thing, man. I mean, look at the way the world is, man. All right, I was looking at let me see. I was on RT News. All right. And I didn't want to go there yet. I was on RT News just looking at the world news, man. I mean, look at this shit. All right. It ain't got me going down, but all right. Look at this. Okay, this is in Beijing. Same thing just happened over here in the States. Okay, they got this wicked Jake over here as the new puppet president in Venezuela. Okay, uprisings of the people. All right. Look at this, censoring, okay, and spy programs and things of that nature to record, and that's Esau's attempt to be omnipotent, man. Okay, all these different poisons they pushing onto you, okay, volcanoes and earthquakes in different places, man. Okay? Pandemics. All right? Look at this poison. Talking about, Moderna CEO says vaccine could offer COVID protection for a couple of years. Now, you know that's a fucking lie. How do they know that? They didn't even have years to test the goddamn thing, man. Okay? All right, look at this. Iran could easily enrich uranium to 90% nuke level. They're doing that, man. Ain't no easily. Okay? Look at this. Iraqi court issued arrest warrant for Trump over killing of Soleimani and local militia leaders. All right? Like, yo, man, this place is in chaos, man. All right? The place is in chaos. All right? And a lot of it is revolving around idolatry, okay? The cult of personality, okay? The one world order, new world order doctrine, all right? And it's all folly, man. Okay? It's all folly. All right, but I digress. Salakia. Let's get into a couple of scriptures real quick. This is Genesis, and I'm going to go to 6 and 22. All right. Oh, yeah. I just wanted to touch this real quick. You know, as impossible or as far out as the instructions of the Lord may have seemed to Noah. Well, this is his attitude. Thus did Noah, according to all that Yahweh commanded him, so did he. So what is the Lord commanding us? Well, he gave us the instructions through the scriptures, okay? Had men set up over us to teach us, and now we are to become teachers, man. To go and to warn the world, man, to warn our people, all right? To uplift and seal the elect, and also to condemn these other nations, man. And condemn you 2/3, all right? To shew unto our people their sins. You know? All right. Let me go here. I want to go to... That's not exactly the sword that I wanted to use. But nonetheless, it all got it in here, you know. This is Hebrews 11 and 7. Salakia. The pages is all turned down for some reason. Can't even see. Hebrews 11 and 7 says, by faith, Noah, being warned of Yahweh of the things not seen as yet. Okay? So, you know, we ain't seen, the dominion and power that's to come to us, man. All right? And here's the thing, man. Noah and his people, man, they didn't see no rain ever. You know what I mean? We've seen chariots. All right? We've seen, we have the, by faith, but more so, or also through historical account, we've seen the works of the Lord, man. All right? But yet a bunch of, the majority of our people ain't going to wake up, man. You know, because they lack faith. Okay? It says, by faith, Noah, being warned of Yahweh of the things not seen as yet, moved with fear. Why? Because we got to have wisdom through the fear of the Most High, man. The fear of the Most High is the beginning of wisdom. Okay? It says, prepared an ark to the saving of his house. All right? So how do we prepare the ark now? Man, to prepare the ark, you had to do the work, man. All right? The Lord laid out the instructions for us to do. All right, and we go and we build the ark by putting up videos. All right, by going out on the highways and byways. Okay, by our own lives reflecting the things that we believe through the Spirit and power of Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai. All right.
by the which he condemned the world and became heir of righteousness, which is by faith. So we gotta have faith, faith for this thing, man. All right. So scripture says, when the Lord comes, will he find faith on the earth? Roughly paraphrasing. You know, because you could do a bunch of things that you think is right, but if you don't have faith, then it's all for naught. You know? All right, I wanted to go over to Peter. All right, and it's crazy because, the average person they see us, man. All right? They see us out on the highways and the byways, which in itself is a sign. They see the UFOs. Oh, just as a tidbit. All right. I was just curious and I ran across this. Okay, 2020 UFO sightings is up, man. Why? Because the Lord is sending them signs. All right? He's sending them signs so that, the men who understand what's happening can be encouraged, man. But that's also the curse that's going to come upon the whole earth. When the Lord, flood the world with fire, them chariots is going to take part in that fire, man. All right? They're going to have their hand in it. All right? This is 1 Peter 3:20. Okay. I'm going to start at 18. For Mashiach also have once suffered for sins, the just for the unjust, that he might bring us to Yahweh, being put to death in the flesh, but quickened by the Spirit, by which also he went and preached unto the spirits in prison, which sometimes were disobedient, when once the long suffering of Yahweh waited in the days of Noah, while the ark was a preparing, wherein few, that is, 8 souls were saved. Hey, man, so listen, we preparing right now, okay? The Lord is in long suffering right now, all right? He's giving you time right now, man, to come back to him, to come back to the Most High God, man, your power that delivered you out of the hand of Egypt, man, the house of bondage. So here we are in bondage again, and the Lord is trying to, he got long suffering, man. He's waiting right now for the elect to be sealed, okay? All right, that just goes into the grace of the Most High, man. It talks about in Psalms 100, hey, his mercy is everlasting. All right? So right now it's his mercy that he hold back the winds, man. He hold back destruction so that the elect can be sealed. And it's also mercy when he let it go, man. And he mercy kill you 2/3 niggas and set the world right by putting the heathen back into subjection. Okay? This is 2 Peter 2 and I'm gonna start at 1. But there were false prophets also among the people, even as there shall false teachers be among you, who privily shall bring in damnable heresies, even denying the Lord that bought them, and bring upon themselves swift destruction. So when it refers to the Lord that bought him, all right, it's talking about Yahweh Shai. So all of you, that's a cut for all of you Old Testament only, don't believe in the Lord. Okay? Yahweh Shai, all right, verse 2. And many shall follow their pernicious ways, by reason of whom the way of truth shall be evil spoken of. So you talking evil about the Lord, about the apostles of the New Testament, all right? It says you'll bring upon themselves swift destruction, all right? So you're going to get caught up in that rain, man. Except this time it's not going to be raindrops, man. It's going to be ICBM missile drop. You feel me? All right. It says, and through covetousness, they shall with feigned words make merchandise of you, whose judgment now of a long time lingereth not, and their damnation slumbereth not. So, all right, listen, man, they're already damned. All right, but it seems like the wicked are able to go. Really, it's not for the wicked to keep going. All of this is just happening the way it's happening because the Lord is actually being merciful to his elect, man. All right, trying to make sure they're all sealed before calamity hit this place, man. Verse 4. For if Yahweh spared not the angels that sinned, but cast them down to hell and delivered them into chains of darkness to be reserved unto judgment, and spared not the old world, but saved Noah, the eighth person, a preacher of righteousness, bringing in the flood upon the world of the ungodly. All right, so there he is. All right, so what do? Be a preacher of righteousness. All right, and do what Noah did, which is to be obedient, man. I'm gonna keep going. And turning the cities of Sodom and Gomorrah, which were living in spiritual Sodom and Gomorrah now, under this system. Okay, the world used to be Eden. Now the world is Sodom and Gomorrah, man. All right, and turning the cities of Sodom and Gomorrah into ashes, condemn them with an overthrow, making them an ensample unto those that after should live ungodly. Hey, man, so we already have all these examples, and that's the point that I was making earlier, is that those who were listening to Noah had really no example of how destructive the Most High God can be. However, we now in this modern time have witnessed the destruction of us as a people, which is the greatest people on the earth, all right? Which so by process of elimination is the greatest destruction. Okay, you got the destruction that happened with Noah, where the entire world was destroyed by the flood, and 8 people survived. Okay, you had the destruction of all the different Babylonian, Medo-Persian empires, the Greek, the Romans. Okay, remember what happened to Pompeii? Sodom and Gomorrah. Okay, Nineveh. What happened to all of these different Egypt? Hell, how could I forget Egypt? And all of these places fell, man. The Lord destroyed. Okay, so now we're coming into the time where the Lord is going to start destroying, in a more excellent way, man. Okay, a more excellent destruction is coming, man. Okay, by nuclear thermal destruction, nuclear thermal fire, man. All right, I want to go to Luke 17. All right, 26. I'm going to start at 25 or 24. For as the lightning that lighteth out of the one part under the heaven shineth unto the other part under the heaven, so shall also the Son of Man be in his day. But first must he suffer many things and be rejected of this generation. And as it was in the days of Noah, so shall it also be in the days of the Son of Man. For they did eat, they drank, they married wives, they were given into marriage unto the day that Noah entered into the ark, and the flood came and destroyed them all. So that's what's going on right now, man. You got people who are pushing for America to stand because in their hearts, they believe it's going to go on forever. All right, you got people trying to buy land and build communities. You got folks, pushing this doctrine, for filthy lucre's sake. All right, because they want to get rich off of people being devout to erroneous doctrines. All right, you got actual cults out here, people saying that they're the second coming of the Lord. All right, you got atheists, you got flamers, homos running rampant. All right, you got poison being pushed onto you like it's the saving grace. You got Esau getting ready to push the chip, which is the mark of the beast, man. All right, and deceiving a lot of people. All right, all of these things happening, man. And most people ain't considering that the Lord is going to crack them skies, man. They damn sure don't think it's going to be a black man with an innumerable amount of chariots that come out and save his people, man. You know? So until that day, and Noah entered into the ark, and the flood came and destroyed them all. Hey, what's it say? It says, every knee shall bow, every tongue will confess, man. All right? Every knee shall bow, every tongue will confess, man. Laugh now, cry later, man. And them tears is not going to be enough liquid to put out that nuclear missile fire, man. All right, so with that, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. Double honors to the elders at Great Millstone. Shalom to the elect.